all right. We are back.
Yes, I.
Yeah, man, we're back. Got a little slow start today, but hey, man, we're here in the studio tonight. Rasup is over there, not over here tonight, but we got Raspal and Tippy from iGrade Records in the studio tonight. They're gonna be talking about the Moringa line, and their involvement with it, and you know, the benefits of it and all that stuff. So Soup, man, just
Yes, I.
yeah.
Greetings, good night, Raspal and Tippy. Thanks for gracing us with your presence in the High Tech Low Tech studio. It's your Perspective Talk show.
I love that name.
I know you're doing the Moringa, so we like to just go from the top and take it to the bottom. What's the benefit of this plant? What this plant is doing? What you're doing with it? You're shipping it out. You find a market to send it overseas or whatever the case may be. You know, tell us what you're doing.
Okay. Well, the Moringa is there's actually 8 varieties that I've read about.
Okay.
Moringa oleifera is the one that is known as the miracle plant, and this is what is commonly known now today as Moringa. Like, that's the trendy word that's out there, and it's actually been around from. I had a brother telling me that he's found connections in historical documents with King Solomon and Moringa. So it goes back way ancient, you know.
Okay.
Because of the modern diet, so to say, and the accessibility of good, clean, whole foods.
Right.
Nutritional supplements are very popular, and as they should be, you know, because if you're getting your nutrient intake through a whole food livity or diet, then Moringa wouldn't even necessarily be necessary in terms of an everyday use. It might have its medicinal purposes at certain times, maybe if you're trying to fight something off, or if you need a high dose of antioxidants, or a high dose of some type of vitamin or mineral or nutrient that Moringa contains. So it's known around the world as a miracle plant. I've heard the name horseradish root because its root is very strong.
Okay.
And
so horseradish root is also Moringa?
Yes.
That's a different.
Yes.
Okay.
And also, but not horseradish in what we know.
No, it has. Yes,
it just has that. It has a smell that's very similar.
Distinguished to it. Okay, gotcha.
And then also drumstick. Some places I've read have said that they get the drumstick name from the way the pod looks.
Okay.
And then also because of the way the branches look.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure that it probably more likely comes from
the pod.
The way the pod looks.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And it's a so to talk a little bit about the plant itself, I only was introduced to it a few years ago.
Okay.
Actually, I've heard the name for a number of years before that, and heard that it was something serious to look into. But it wasn't actually until my grandmother, who just the way that she was eating and the condition of her stomach was so weak that she couldn't eat much of anything. She couldn't stomach anything. She didn't have the appetite.
Yes, sir.
So I said I need to figure out a way to get some type of nutrients into it.
Okay.
So I actually brought her a cup of Moringa chlorophyll, a green drink, like Moringa leaves juice.
Juice, yes.
You know, and sweeten down a little bit. Well, the next day she come and she pulled me up and she's like, "Yo, Paul, what that green juice that you gave me yesterday, I don't know what it is about it, but I feel like I have a lot of energy today.
Yes.
You know, can you get me more?" Well, I said sure, you know, and I did, and I actually found a product of Moringa powder locally produced by a mama named Kimba, an elder sis named Kimba, and her moringa was bright green, and it was beautiful, and so I got it, and I started putting a little bit through her recommendation,
Right.
of a teaspoon into my grandmother's food. Well, my grandmother had a slight reaction to it. She said that her hands itched,
Okay.
so she didn't want to take it anymore. And I said, well, Grandma, you said it gave you a lot of energy, so maybe if you just back off it a little bit,
You take
maybe don't say
lesser
don't
dose.
take it at all,
Right.
just maybe a half a teaspoon,
Right.
a half a tablespoon, and see how that goes. So she did, and so it was like one of the most mystic things I've ever seen, man. She went from not eating, basically not eating, man,
Right.
like white rice and potato diet.
How old is she at the time?
92 years old,
Okay.
and she was an active author.
Mine was still active and everything.
Yeah,
Yes,
man, and she was really getting frustrated because in her peak hours of performance, she wasn't even able to stay in front of the computer and sit up and do her thing as long as she wanted to, you know. So now all of a sudden she has this boost of energy, and she did heed to the advice or the negotiation, and she found her special dose, which was a third of a teaspoon.
Okay.
That was her thing, a third of a teaspoon a day. And like I say, man, the transformation was very fast, and it was I don't think it's it's an overstatement to say extreme,
Right.
because every time I would walk into her house, she was either laid back on the couch in some itis with an empty plate in front of her, she was in the kitchen cooking, or she was namming in front of the TV, my boy.
Grandma would have ate this.
Yo. And now she was working through the day.
Yes.
And something that's very interesting about Moringa is that it's known as this energy boost, right? That's one of the most known benefits
Okay.
that people have described to
Testify.
me, and that I can testify
Yes, sir.
from my very own
Yes, sir.
self. But it also is like a balancer. It's more of a balancer. So when you're in your waking hours, you have that vigor, right? But when it's resting times, you have a very sound rest.
Yes.
So her nap time and her bedtime were nice, you know.
Okay. Yes.
But during her waking hours, and she was the one who set her own schedule over years,
Okay.
right? So when it came afternoon, she was out, back up again till 7 or 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night, and back out again,
All right.
writing again, boom, boom. So because of her consuming it every day, I decided that well, first I bought a package for less money, but a bigger package,
Okay.
because not to say Kemba's was too expensive, because at the time it was more expensive than I could afford to keep up with my
Well,
grandmother,
right,
right?
right.
That's just the reality of
Yes,
it. It's not that hers was too expensive, because I found that she should have been charging double, because that's how much work it takes to get from the raw leaf to a powder form,
Yeah.
you know. And so I went and I got a bigger package that was imported from I think somewhere in West Africa, I want to say, but also possibly India,
Okay.
right, which is where the Moringa oleifera plant is known to be native to. The lower lands, foothills of the Himalayan mountain.
Okay. Okay.
And so I picked up this package, and as soon as I opened the soup, I could tell something was wrong. Kimba's had this bright green smell that was, and it had fresh, man. When I opened up this other one, which I don't remember the brand, you know, and I won't blow up who I got it from.
Right.
But like I say, when I opened the package, I immediately had a very funny feeling about it.
Okay.
But I said, oh, I mean, I didn't really pay that much attention to it. So I put some in my grandmother's food, and I also put some in mine. But that same night, I lost my hand, so to say, when I was trying to put it in. I did a teaspoon in my food. I ended up dumping too much.
Too much.
And I got the reaction I was always telling my grandmother was an illusion about her itchy hands. So now I almost itch off my hand that night, you know, Tippy, my boy. For real. And my grandmother said the next day, she said, Paul, I don't like that stuff. I don't like that one.
That one there, she
knew.
She's sensitive.
Yes.
Yeah, 92 and about 100 pounds soaking wet.
Okay.
And she was not like a petite woman. She was a big woman.
Okay.
Like she was thick.
Thick, yes.
You know what I mean? Not to say like even thick in the terms of like what we would say she's a thick girl. She would just have big structure bones.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Vanessa laugh. Big up, big woman. And so anyway, so
after she said after the she tasted it and she
and she didn't dig that one.
Right.
So I said okay. So I went and got Kimber's again.
Okay.
And now I was on the mission to try to make it myself.
Hot.
And
So the genesis of Moringa Lion is the love and care of a grandmother. I didn't really know the fullness of that story.
whoa.
Respect, I am.
Yes,
Yes, this how we come.
yeah.
So you on a quest to get this thing the real way on your own.
Yes, I.
That's right.
Yeah. Yep.
I remember them times.
And at the same time now that my grandmother started testifying of it, my uncle, who works 12-hour days, 6 days a week, as an old, I mean, he's like he's pushing 60, and he still works them hours in an engine room of boats. He's a boat builder.
He's a boat builder.
And he started taking it. Now all of a sudden, you better have his thing. You better have it.
So you guys take it?
Oh yeah.
Yes, every day.
How do you feel?
Paul the Bionic Ras. So let me tell you, Ras Paul, similar to me, lives a very, very active life. This man runs a farm with a couple other brethren, does all the I-grade dub videos, countless other tasks throughout the day for his family and friends and for I and I. So Moringa is key for an active person, particularly an active man in a certain age frame where you're in the height of your productivity like I and I are.
Yes.
Moringa is key to keeping me going. I take 2 tablets every morning, the capsules rather. Sometimes mix it in some smoothies that my children love so much. They love mango moringa, that's the one. Okay. So I
Show
love
us
mango.
again. Show us again.
So let me see. Turn it around. All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Actually, get up and go. Just get a little closer to the camera. Just walk right up to the camera. The camera's right above the monitor. Just walk right up. Walk up. No, up. Push it up. Push it up. Push it up. Push it up to the over. Now up there.
Boom, yay.
There you go. That's it right there. Thank you, Princess Sai. Yes, moringa is great in shakes, and the youths love it. And you know, it's not something you have to be. As long as you use the directions, follow the directions on the capsule and the packaging, you can't overdo it. But the youths them really take to it because the energy boost is there for all ages, and I think it has a nice flavor when you mix it in with fruits and things.
Right.
Some people think the flavor is a little nutty by itself, but when you mix it in, it adds a nice texture and flavor to the smoothie. So we take it all types of ways in our house. You know, we've spread it to family members and friends who all enjoy it as well because it's the real deal. I mean, you don't have to have too many testimonials to know that this moringa is the miracle plant. You know, my first time hearing about moringa, I was in Jamaica, Paul, and Luton Fire had a leg issue. He had some osteomyelitis problem, some bone problem in his leg, and the man was on a hunt for moringa. And we went all around Kingston looking for moringa. And the man find the moringa tree in somebody's yard. The youth climbed the tree, give some seed pods, give some leaf, and the man take it home. And he was so thankful. I was like, wow, this plant serious. This man went on this quest. And so, you know, ones who are clued in, and it's spreading. You know, Soup, the knowledge of moringa is spreading on a buzz level right now.
Yes.
You know, the buzzword in the health food, whole food industries is the superfoods. You know,
Yes.
acai is a superfood.
Okay.
Moringa is definitely a superfood. You know, and it's at the beginning of the curve of knowledge within the mainstream. Enough ones still don't know about
That's
Moringa.
right. That's right.
And that's something that we at Moringa Lion are hoping to change through using all of our other art forms and creations of music and film,
Yes.
and connecting Moringa information and the Moringa knowledge and the Moringa brand to this music and to what we are dealing with culturally on St. Croix, you know. So
Okay.
we hope to spread and get the word out.
If I could touch a little bit on what she was holding up just now when we talk about the tablets or capsules rather, that's the Moringa leaf powder in a capsule form. It's the same powder in a capsule form. So when you
Okay.
take it, you don't necessarily have to mix it with a food. You
Ooh,
just
yes.
ingest in a certain dose
Yes.
one time. And I've never been much of a I never really so much like to swallow pills, but I tell you, lately I've been taking it more and more in the capsule form just because of time.
Yes.
You know, some mornings it's not smoothie day.
Right.
It's not even mix it into water and drink
That's
it day.
right. Yeah, it's just take it and
put
run.
in and
Yeah.
go on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hit the
Yes,
road.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. And so we take the raw moringa leaf, right? We've recently linked up with a local farm, actually the only certified organic USDA certified organic farm in the Virgin Islands.
Okay.
Ridge to Reef.
Ridge to Reef
Big up
Farm.
Nate, big up Shelly.
Yeah, big old farm.
What's the name of that farm?
Ridge to Reef.
Ridge to
Farm.
Reef.
And it's
Okay.
run
All right.
by Nate, a man named Nate Olive, and his wife Shelly Brim from St. Thomas.
Okay.
And so when that farm kind of kicked off, something that was serious for them at the time was to plant a nation of Moringa, and they did.
Okay.
And, while everybody else had no idea what Moringa was, except
Was,
for a
yeah.
few people.
Yes.
Now there's
Because they were using it for mulch, for composting, not necessarily
feed,
for ingestion.
animal
for
feed.
Animal ingestion.
Oh, they
were?
Okay. Yeah, that's
okay.
right.
Wow.
That's
It's a
right.
fast growing tree.
Yeah, and it's a superfood. So imagine
Yeah.
them goats now.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Super
Yes, sir.
goods.
Sure.
Telling you. So you said that there's I guess a certified farm. Is that farm here or is in Rock?
Yeah,
here on St.
It's
Croix.
in St.
Okay.
Croix, up in
Okay.
Kiki Dam
That's the
area.
one of Cookie Dam. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
USDA certified organic is not an easy label to get. It's something that takes many years of Yeah. inspections and applications. So to have that here on St. Croix is a blessing.
Oh,
Okay, I didn't know that. Okay,
Very
yeah, that is
much
big.
so.
Yeah,
Yes,
that is
big.
big. That is big.
So
you
basically, you get a moringa from them, and then you make it into the powder. You turn
Well,
it.
it's actually even more personal than that because I go to the farm and I pick it,
Okay. Yes, I.
and
yes,
we
I.
take it to a sorting facility.
Right.
Me and another brethren, we strip it down off of the moringa grows in a kind of way. If we could find a picture later, maybe we can or Google it. You'll see what the tree looks like.
Right.
So it grows in branches coming out, and then the leaves have a little stack that they're on.
Yes.
Right? Little round leaves on another stack coming off of the main branch.
Right.
So I take down
Oh, this-
the first thing I do when I go to the farm is I pull off
All of these.
no, not the leaves yet. The stack the leaves are on.
Okay.
Not the main
Main
branch.
branch.
You know, it's like
Right.
a tamarind leaf shape, right?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
or a tan
yes.
tan. Like that. Or a flamboyant, same little
Right.
round leaf like that. Yeah. And so we take it to the sorting facility then, right? Clean it and shake it off. They shake all the water off, the excess water, and we strip it
Okay.
so that now it's just basically the leaf and maybe a small tiny the stem that the leaf holds on to that little branch.
Okay.
And then we dry it with dehydrators. So because the drying process is very, very crucial with this thing, because moringa, I've never seen anything generate as much heat as moringa. If that's a testament to the powers of it, I'm telling you, when it's in a
Really?
basket, and you got it in there for even 30 minutes, and stick your hand into the middle of the basket,
It's hot.
leave you going into oven.
Oh, really?
What?
If
Okay.
you leave it too
Yeah.
long, you can get cooked greens out of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we do it pretty quickly. You know
Okay.
what I mean? And we put it in big baskets and underneath dry air.
Okay.
up and through.
You ain't gotta give away the trade secrets, my boy. Because
No, well,
let me
this is
tell you, Moringa Lion is a particularly green and particularly potent compared
Well,
to many other brands. You know what I mean? I just play.
I know. There's enough of a market for 20
That's right.
full-on international moringa sales companies
Okay.
to produce it in the Virgin Islands. I know the workload, so me afraid. I
Okay.
would like to see it.
That's
Okay.
You know what I mean? I need help. We need help.
Yeah.
You know. So anyway, the point is that it can't. A lot of companies, what he was just saying is a joke. A lot of them take it very seriously
Yeah.
because they
Good thought.
can't have the transparency.
Okay.
Why is the reason that I opened that package for my grandmother and it was dull and it was stink
Yeah.
and it was old? Why? Something along the processing went very
Went
wrong.
wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I.
And it was not it was not housing the true potential of it. It
What
had
color
a
was it?
moringa.
What color
It
was
was
it,
a
Paul?
dull I want to say
It's an army
brown.
green, like a
Yeah.
brownish green.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's
like not
the-
even green, like a resembling green, brown green, green,
Okay.
brown,
Okay.
greenish
Okay.
brown.
Part of it is oxidation and to light too, and air, because if you have it in the light, it will change color.
Yes,
Right.
so that's an important thing. Sun drying. It has to be very careful in solar drying.
Okay.
You can't just sit. People say, "Well, just put it on the sun, man. Let the sun do your wappa walk." Right? Well, immediately you're losing vitamin A, and that's what's giving it that bright green. So you
Okay.
want to be able to conserve the vitamin A.
Okay.
You know, not only because you want a green product, but because you want vitamin A in people's bodies.
Yes.
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 Right?
Yeah.
So, but when it's drying, it can't exceed 103 degrees. I like to ballpark it at 100 degrees. They don't even go over 100
Okay.
because you're losing
Losing
living enzymes.
enzymes.
Okay.
Moringa lion is a raw product.
Okay.
It is a raw
How
food.
far have you reached with your Moringa Lion product?
How far?
In what sense?
Like where
The furthest I've sent a package to is Australia.
Okay.
New
Okay.
Queensland, Australia.
Yeah.
A sister linked on
Wow.
Facebook, and we sent it over, and she laughed because at the time we didn't have the packaging that we have right now. We were selling it in clear plastic bags in small amounts so that people could use it quickly because it was in a clear bag,
Yeah.
so it couldn't have any shelf life.
Oh.
Any indirect sun is stripping vitamin A.
Okay.
So I put
Yes.
it in a vacuum seal, right? A good portion, I think it was 4 ounces she bought. And I vacuum sealed it and sent it. She laughed. She said, when I opened the package, I think it looked like green brick, like a green brick.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it fluffed out, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Eventually, and
Okay.
she was able to use it. And I don't think I've sent her it again. Not because I don't think she's run out yet,
Okay.
you know. But we sent it to the States,
Germany.
Germany, yeah, several European
Countries want it.
shipments already.
Yeah.
Yeah, UK.
Okay.
And tell me about the
France.
seed.
The seed, okay, everything from on the moringa plant has a purpose, has a medicinal purpose. The only thing known that sometimes gets a bad rep is the root. They say everything but the moringa tree, everything but the root of the
Okay.
moringa tree, because the root is poisonous. Well, the root contains 2 enzymes that can be toxic to the human body,
Okay.
right? And it is what gives it that strong
Strong,
taste.
yes.
So, well, that's actually not the entire root. That's the skin of the root.
Oh.
And that also in ancient cultures and today still right now around the world, people are using it for certain medicines.
Right.
Now the inside of the root, which does not contain that toxin, is one of the baddest, like a root, like a cassava or a potato.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and a grown food.
And these trees get real huge too.
Man, these trees get gigantic.
Yes,
I've
fast.
seen some here on St. Croix that have been there. When I talk to the people whose yard, yeah, man, that they've been here over 50 years.
And the funny part too, like as a youth, we had one right in front of our house, right in front of the gate, and we never knew what this tree was.
Yeah.
It's after I leave and come forward, where my parents had chopped it down, but now within I going forward now within my iris, I said, damn, that was a moringa tree right in front here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something happened to me just the other day. At a tree in my yard, didn't even know because it's a common looking tree.
Looking tree,
Yeah,
right? You used to
don't
go these
look-
white flowers and these long pods and
It's me telling me,
You know what I mean?
you know, and I
It's
like, yeah, it's like it's now when I come forward now and I start dealing with you, Paul, and I say, wait,
Yeah.
you know what? That was that tree that in front of that yard, and that tree was a real big tree too, you know? Yeah, so
So you doing the whole process of from growing it to packaging it
Yeah,
and everything here? We got another guest on camera now.
Big up, Prince Yared.
yes, I.
So the whole process is done here. The whole packaging and everything.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and we're very proud of this.
Okay.
And we take pride in this. And,
Okay.
we have a lot of support. From
Okay.
here. Not
Okay.
only because we have this thing that looks official, but because we have this thing that's actually healing people here.
Okay.
And that's important to I and I. From
That's
his
right.
music, from the time I linked up with Tippy as an adult, because I knew Tippy as his age.
Yeah.
Imagine that now.
Yeah.
I used to walk on these men back to massage them for swimming.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, when I came forward from college and sought him out through the music,
Right.
it was through a calling divine, as you know.
Yes, sir.
And
That's
when I came forward, I was seeking it in
Yeah.
the realness of it.
Yes.
And he took me under his wing, and we've been chatting since then. And now
Yeah.
here we are today.
Yeah.
And so we take pride in that. And people who I've shown it to, sometimes I try to give it away, man. Like just to give it so that people can see what it's really.
Yeah,
going
try
on
it and
with
see
it.
what
You
it's
know,
all
I just
about.
ask people when I give it, don't take it from me right now unless you're really gonna try this thing
try
for
it,
at least
yeah.
7 days, a little half a teaspoon,
Okay.
half a tablespoon, whatever.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
And but people here, even though it's economic turmoil and it's dread, are still wanting to pull out and pay me double than I'm asking for, and I'm
For it,
asking
yeah.
double for it.
What are some of the other
let me-
benefits of it?
Could I just say one more thing?
Yeah,
With Soup, a testimonial of Soup. Where I only calling him Soup tonight. I know him as. Anyway, he comes to the Lorraine market where and I sell vegetables every Saturday morning.
Okay.
With our farm team,
Yeah.
and we have Moringa lying on the table. Well, prior to that, I think it was in the morning I had saw you. And
Yes.
I gave him some because he was telling me that his mother was having trouble with sight. She was having ailments as a
Yeah.
woman in her 90s.
Yeah.
In these times. He came back the next week, 7 days, right? And said, "Man, Paul, I need more, man." The bag that I had given him was starting to run low, and I know how it is.
Yeah.
She want her thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
She said, "You going up there today for the thing, right? Well, I'm more Moringa, right? Cause we running low."
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
And he said to me, live in my face, he
Yes.
said, "Paul, a total transformation I
Yeah.
saw in my mother in these last 7 days."
Energy and just feeling better.
Yeah.
Better,
Yeah.
you're moving around.
Yeah.
But what happened too that mom has a blood clot, so she can't take nothing green. So what happened now? It built up her vitamin K, her get too high, but we taking it. So we just go. So right now she ain't taking nothing. She can't really take it right now because she's taking a warfarin pill, which is a blood clot. I mean,
A blood
for the
thinner. Yeah.
for her blood clot.
Yeah.
So I was even thinking that just mom, maybe just take it a little, just take. She said no. She understand now. I mean, it worked because when she came here to St. Croix, she was really lethargic. She really couldn't move around, and now mom is up and moving now.
Yeah,
A
moving.
whole year after she stopped taking it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I really seen, and I could testify to anybody, and I take it to myself now. Every morning I take it religiously with my tea.
Yeah.
If I don't, I feel like I know I'm missing something.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, for my long hours from
Yeah.
4 o'clock in the morning, I'm up and now until I could go to bed 12, 1 o'clock.
Listen,
So I
Yeah,
got
yeah.
to take that. I have to have my moringa.
Yeah.
I have to
It's
have
like
it.
coffee for some people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have to have
Right.
it.
and I's a coffee man, so I know you.
Yeah, so.
Moringa and coffee bar.
But the coffee is like-
Bouncing
No,
up a
no,
lot.
he's energized. He's real energized for the day, you know?
Bionic grass. I tell you.
Yes, sir, bionic.
Yeah.
Okay, so you had asked about
Yeah, some of the
benefits.
other benefits. I know you talk
Okay.
about just
Well,
giving you more energy,
in
but
terms of the benefits, I won't read from a Moringa book or from google.com search Moringa. I will give you more testimonials of people who come
okay,
and have keep coming.
okay,
You know, because I guess some of the Moringa companies out there, they produce so much at a time that their key is to just sell it off. They don't worry about a return customer as
yeah,
much.
See,
We not into that.
okay,
We sell it in smaller amounts. We
Yeah.
do what we can do in terms of price, you know, and it's difficult.
yeah,
But because, like I said, the process is very serious, you know.
yeah,
And anyway, so I have a dear friend who suffers from diabetes, asthma, some serious sinus issues.
yeah,
I think some type of blood pressure, whether it's low or high. But she takes it exactly like you said, in a tea form. Well, that's how she started taking it, was in a tea form.
okay,
Now she takes it in her capsule and she does move along and she likes it better now. She just comes for the capsule.
okay,
But
oh,
same thing. She she must have it.
She must have
And
it. Yeah.
This thing is a stabilizer, like I was talking about earlier with balance.
Okay.
You know? It blood pressure, high and low, is known with customers I have who have high blood pressure problems.
Right.
Who now it stabilizes and it comes lower. And
Okay.
the ones with low blood pressure who now have it.
Yeah, it makes it normal.
Yeah, they have
makes it normal. Yeah.
Same thing with blood sugar. It's
Okay.
a blood sugar stabilizer.
Okay.
You know. Now I'm not gonna pretend to be an expert in biology or physiology or botany or any of those things, but I do know that it has 46 known antioxidants,
Okay.
which is crucial in detoxifying your body.
Okay.
In these times right now, just driving in your car and going up the road,
Yeah.
you're exposed. Even on St. Croix, the lovely fresh breeze
Yes.
we have, we're still
Yeah.
exposed to
Yes,
numerous
definitely.
Yeah.
toxins,
Yeah.
even without HES.
Right.
Yeah. I got
Even
you.
with just your
just-
car.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
driving down the road. So it's crucial. And that this is the thing that when they say like this thing cured my cancer. And I've heard testimonials of this thing curing cancer.
Okay.
Now that just shows me that it detoxified to a level where it got rid of the dead cells that turned mutant
And
and
even energize it to even bring it back forward
Yes.
again.
Yeah.
Yes, for the rejuvenation process.
Yes, right.
And so my mother is another one with the testimonial. My mother
Okay.
will tell you her whole life, and this is the thing for the ladies, right? Your nails. She has said her whole life she has fragile nails,
Yeah.
right? Brittle nails. The man, she won't stop talking about how Moringa has made
Serious?
her nails. Look at my nails.
Yeah, they're
I
growing.
never had so
It's
hard
true.
Yeah.
nails.
Somehow
They're growing.
very-
Yeah.
Yeah, her hair, her skin.
Yeah.
Her energy, and
Yeah.
my mom to bounce off the wall as it is. So now she bouncing off the wall for 5 more hours.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, right.
That's where you get it from. Okay.
My stepfather, the same thing. And this is the thing where I'm not I just like to keep it in the house of knowing that I'm helping the loved ones,
Yes.
right? But also people who I don't know
Yes.
that well, right? Still contact me on personal social media, in the inbox, on email, on my
Okay.
phone, because for a long time Moringa Lion Products had my phone number on it as a contact.
Okay.
Right? You
Okay.
can still free up if you find my number to call and ask questions
Right.
about it, right?
Okay.
It's all good. We have a transparency that we're trying to promote here, and we're
What's
working
your
on some
number?
commercials.
Yeah, give it up. Give it up.
Yeah. Well,
Paul Cousin at Facebook is the Facebook page.
okay.
Moringa Lion is the Facebook page. Moringa Lion is the Instagram page.
Whoop.
Okay.
We'll leave my phone number for the zeal, the ones who have the zeal to seek.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
okay.
yes.
But I will not ignore your call.
Okay.
Good.
So, for more of the benefits too, right? You have something I never even knew too much about with the amount of nutrients, man. Like I never knew there was more than omega 3s. You always hear about omega 3s. Did you know that it goes omega 3, 6, 9, 12?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Moringa containing all of them. People
Oh, really?
say, how do you get your omegas if you don't eat fish? As a vegan,
Yeah.
I don't eat any animal byproduct.
Hot,
Yeah.
hot. Right up.
You see? And they want to know how I get enough protein. How do you get your protein? I say, if you would like, I could just lift you up and fling you over my shoulder if you want to see if my protein deficiency.
Efficiency, yeah.
You know what I mean? But and so when I found out about the omegas, because a big thing that's getting touched on right now with Moringa is also hemp seeds,
Yes.
right? And they're very high in omega.
Yes.
Now omega 3 is known as an antidepressant in its effect on the body,
Okay.
right? And this is something serious for me personally because I've dealt with depression in my life.
Yes.
Times where I just want to reach out and
Yeah.
go through a thing.
Okay.
And I've been told by medicine men, not just Western doctors, they have told me too, but they want to give me Prozac. The Bushman them have told me that you need to stay chewing on this root
Yeah.
or deal with this thing.
Yeah.
Right? So, and then another thing is animal protein is not processed by the human body. I mean, that's just the reality
That's
of the
the reality of
situation.
what
I ain't
it
telling
is.
you stop eat meat. I just telling you that animal protein cannot be processed into your body. Amino acids are what is known as protein. The
Protein,
building
yeah.
blocks of protein.
Yeah. Yeah.
The proteins, right? Moringa has all 9 essential amino acids. When you hear essential amino acids, that's what the body needs to survive and sustain at a
Yeah.
at a working, functioning,
Yeah.
happily functioning movement.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And so when you have all 9 of the essential, that's amazing. But when it goes
All nine.
deeper, I think there's 26 or so, maybe somewhere around 26 or 24 amino acids out there
Okay.
known.
Okay.
Moringa is -2 of them.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, so
So this is
you
really
need protein,
the superfood.
you're a bodybuilder, you need protein, you're an athlete. Watch, I have athletes. We that's one thing with the blessings of St. Croix and the power of St. Croix. And big up our VI massive all over the world,
Yes, sir.
and in specific St. Croix because Medea. But we love the whole of VI. It's
don't
one
know.
people.
One.
You know. Yeah, BVI too. And so we have athletes of world class level
World
in swimming,
class.
in basketball, in baseball, in cricket, in paddleboarding, in surfing, in kiteboarding, in
Boxing,
boxing, yeah,
football.
football.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's
Swimming.
just swimming. Yeah, it's just swimming.
We have a star in every single one of these.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Gladiator.
now
Modern day
because of
gladiator.
our small community, we know them.
Yes.
We know each other, and I have brought Moringa Lion to a few of them in varying athletics, basketball, soccer, surfing, the paddleboarding we were just talking about,
Right.
and same thing with all of them. You got my thing, tennis. Another one. I got tennis player. He want his
He
thing.
wants it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, yes, sir.
So
Yeah,
athletes,
he
this is
wants
something
it.
to be known for sure because a lot of you guys are dealing with dietary supplements, nutritional supplements, right? And so if you want one where it's pure in terms of it's just up, it's the leaf dried and ground into a powder. It has no way. It has. If vegan is something serious for you, it might be hard to find a diet, something with the amount of protein that you're seeking.
Yeah.
To build up your muscle.
So let me ask you this part: were you taking Moringa? Do you need to take another supplement along with it, or just?
No, you can drop. You can drop even every multiple vitamin you take.
Okay.
gotcha.
With it.
And
Yeah.
this was something that was told to me, and I found it to be true.
Okay.
I never really dealt with them. You know
Okay.
what I
Awesome.
mean? Because
Okay.
it has every vitamin that your multivitamin
Yes,
thing has
right.
in a potency what outdoes your multivitamin.
The multivitamin.
And
Yeah.
you know that it's a powder form.
Okay.
You don't know what it takes to make a tablet. I have no idea what it takes to
Exactly.
make a tablet. I'm
Got
not
you.
very interested in it because
Yeah.
the little bit that I have found to glue together and make a tablet is not an easy process, and there's chemicals involved in it.
Yeah.
If that's something that's important to you, then you want to
Yeah.
seek something without those things.
Yeah.
And our capsules are vegan. They're made with gelatin,
Yeah.
with
Without
vegetable.
gelatin.
Sorry,
Yeah.
with the vegetables.
Yeah.
Made with
So
vegetables.
talk about the
Still-
process. So the tree's grown and you pick it, and then from there to capsule. How long does that take? I mean, how the process?
Okay, roughly in our drying process, we'll say 24 hours.
Okay.
Depending on if the amount that we put to dry at a time, but we'll say roughly 24 hours.
Okay.
Now, that process to get from the tree picked to the dryer is, we'll say, 20 pounds of leaf on its when it's harvested.
Okay.
On the small branch. Now it breaks down to maybe 9 pounds or so
Oh, really? Okay.
of leaf.
Of just the
Maybe
leaf
less.
itself. Yeah.
Depending on the maturity of the leaf.
Okay.
Now, some people would say, "Oh, the small little green, nice bright ones is what you want." No, the dark green is what you're seeking.
Okay.
There's a reason it's dark green and thick.
So how old basically the tree you could start using from the tree?
From seed,
Well, yeah, from once you could start picking the leaves. Well, how young the tree could be that you could start picking off the trees? And then picking off the leaves.
I would say I personally would say a good like 6 months.
6 months. Okay.
Okay.
Is
Alright.
depending on its placement,
Right.
And it's funny because moringa is not something that needs a lot of water, but it flourishes in watery conditions.
Okay.
It's something that can grow in a desert. It grows out east with no water there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
It grows in places where you see in like I seen pictures of moringa growing in, I'm telling you, like a desert-looking environment.
Yeah.
No green, no place, and
Okay.
a
Yeah.
bright green
But
moringa
but
tree.
you don't deal with those. You deal with that from the farm only.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. But it's
Yeah,
growing
and
everywhere.
those are out in a watery condition.
Yeah,
But
okay.
even right now, we're going through a serious drought. in
Drought,
St. Croix.
yes, aye.
Yeah.
Those, and I'm telling you, I would cut a tree back, and in the weeks following that time of passing that same stump, basically, because we cut it down to basically a stump.
Okay. Okay.
People might say, why you're harassing the tree, or you're being cruel to the tree.
Yeah.
If they only just grow a moringa tree and cut it and see, try kill a moringa tree.
Okay.
If it goes crazy. So after this, I don't really judge it on the time. I guess in time for business wise, it would be good to know those exact miles.
Right.
I go on a look and a feel.
Okay.
You know what I
got
mean?
you.
Yeah.
So from that, when we pick it, from that 20 pounds, just to give you a time reference, right? It takes about 4 hours for me personally to strip that down.
Okay.
Straight, no break, nothing, just stripping. 4
Okay.
hours. So this is the process of getting into that. Then it dries for that 24 hours. Then it has to be ground into the powder.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And we don't have no industrial grinder yet. You know
Is
what I
hand,
mean?
is you still using hand?
No, it's not. We're a step level above manual grinding.
You got to
Motor and tiller.
okay.
Mallet and-
Mallet and
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But if need be, we could do that.
do that too, definitely.
We have
we
that
scared of that.
capability.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, and that drying process is also should be known that it takes current. In time, we'll be able to maybe do a more sustainable way
Okay.
of using it. We run off of current. You know what I mean? Plug in the wire.
Wow. Yes.
So we try to bring moringa at a price that everybody can afford. Why should people with a certain income level only be able to get
Yes.
nutrient-rich foods into their body?
Definitely.
You know, so we try to bring it at a level that the best we can do. You know, and we've actually just doubled in this very summer. We have doubled the amount. It was in the late spring, early summer.
Okay.
So we went to this new packaging
Okay.
to keep the
Okay.
light out.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, and we went from 1 ounce for $10 on the market level here
Okay.
to now 2. So
Okay.
depending on where you're getting it on the retail, on the internet, you're gonna get Moringa Lion for no more than 15.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
So like I said, we got it all over the states now, and we're trying. And
Where
we're
can you
now
get it
we're
on island?
on St. Croix here. We can get it at Woodens Culture and Music Shop in Christiansted.
Okay.
You
Can
can
you
get it
repeat
at
that, please?
Woodens.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, at Rastakana in Christiansted.
That's right. Ital in Paradise.
Ital in Paradise, and Chris at Vital in Paradise is a big proponent of moringa. He makes moringa tea. He
Okay.
puts it in salad dressings.
Okay. Okay.
And he's actually the first distributor
Oh,
of
okay.
Moringa Lion.
Okay. Okay.
And now he's still there with it. And even though they're next door to each other, they still have to be supplied every month with more.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Okay.
And
Quality
and the-
foods.
Quality Foods is a great little deli they have there. They have lots of organic products.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're bringing it into St. Croix, which is nice.
Yeah.
Anna's
And
food van?
they're Anna's Food Van down
Anna's
in
Living Food.
Living Food.
Anna's,
There
yeah,
in at the bottom of the bypass at the light.
Yeah.
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 In West, you can get it at Freedom City Surf, which is out on Fort Frederick Beach. And within the next couple of weeks, I've been talking to Yuka for months to get it to him, and I just been
Yuka?
dozing on it. So I need
Okay.
to get in Yuka
Yes,
yesterday.
sir.
Okay.
You know,
It's
And,
in Natural Liberty in St. Thomas.
Natural
Natural
Liberty in St.
That's
Thomas.
the shop.
Okay.
That's good.
And we're open to any listeners who are out there and have people who they know are owners of businesses themselves who are interested in stocking the product.
Okay.
Like I say, you can get a hold of us. www.moringalion.com
Okay. Okay.
is a full site there where
Okay.
you can get the link to get us.
Okay. We're gonna take a quick break,
Yes.
and then when you come back, just kind of put it all together, and then we'll just leave it at that right there. So we'll be right back in just about a couple of minutes or so. Stand by.
I gotta wait. I gotta wait. That's your spot. He gonna talk about being label owner, and you talk about promotion.
You ready? All right. We are back in the studio tonight. We have Tippy and Ras Paul from I Grade Records.
And
Paul,
Moringa Lion.
Paul was talking about the Moringa line and the benefits and the good use of that, and Tippy wants to talk about I Grade Records.
Yeah, but I just wanted Paul to seal up something on.
Okay,
Moringa.
okay, go ahead.
I
Yeah.
just wanted him to touch on if he could use externally. What's the external uses for it, and what's the hot thing? What's the biggest thing on the market now for Moringa externally?
I am not fully versed and knowledgeable on that, but I can touch a couple of things.
Yeah, I mean,
that I know.
Yeah, well, you know.
In the cosmetic world also, for soaps and topical use of like ointments, lotions, because of its omega content, the seeds oil can be drawn from the seeds. Oil can also be drawn from the leaves, but oil drawn from the seed is I think is a hot topic there for like lip balms and different things like that. And we from Moringa Lion and I will get to that level eventually. That's the in the movements, in the meditation, to go in that direction.
Okay.
Sure. To have Moringa Lioness.
Okay.
Yes,
yeah, I got the whole line of products from that. Yeah.
Health and beauty products.
Right,
You know?
yes,
Yeah, because it can, with that detoxifying, you know, it's wiping out melanoma, things like that. There, it was a serious thing.
Right.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yes,
Okay.
So yes, there are
External
uses,
uses.
external
External
uses
uses.
for.
Okay.
Yes, and even some people do make it with the powder. They use Moringa Lion in their skincare products.
Okay.
I don't know the extent of how they do that.
Okay.
But I do know that there
It's
are
been done.
It's
Right.
being done. Yeah.
producers of skincare products in the Virgin Islands who are putting Moringa Lion powder.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Got any other questions, Soup? Or
No, that's good.
Yeah.
Tippy,
Thank you, Paul.
thank you very much, so Paul,
Yeah.
for giving a testimony for the Moringa Lion,
Yes, sir.
the superfood. Tippy High Grade Records.
Yes, I.
Want to know what's new, what's going on? I agree.
Highest grade is high grade.
I agree.
That's right.
I agree. Yes, I. We know. I agree. Just at Beach 2.
Dub on the Beach
Dub on
2,
the
yeah.
Beach 2. This past Sunday night. Is anything new coming up? What's going on with?
Definitely. Well, we always have things coming up.
Yes,
We just
I.
stay busy. And the next thing on the plate is this weekend we have the Stand Firm video shoot. Precious album, as you know, has several anthemic songs that really resonate with a lot of people. And this is one that is such a song.
Yes, I.
Just like Virgin Islands Nice reignited the pride of a whole
Oh,
generation
yes.
and a whole island
Yes.
and a whole territory. And Show Love, I was told just the other day by a woman that Show Love helped her through family situations.
Yes, I.
Helped her treat people in a better way. And these are songs that, as you repeat them, they're like mantras.
Yes,
You know what I mean? Like
definitely.
meditation or mantras.
Mantras,
Because
yes.
showing love is not a joke, it's not a slogan. It's how you live.
Yeah, that's
So
how you
this
live
one
your
now
life, yeah.
is Stand Firm.
Yes.
Because right now, in these particular times, we are blessed to live in a very interesting time in history
Definitely.
where
yeah.
all the different forces are either coming together or falling apart at once.
To go
You know
down.
what I mean? So, in this climate now, it's all the more important to stand firm, to
Definitely.
be courageous,
Yes.
to not be anxious, you know, to approach life with a certain discipline and a certain militancy, because we can't run from that neither. Because when you hold firm to a personal militancy, that's when personal improvement really happens.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? It doesn't happen when you loaf on yourself and you're soft on yourself. You have to be
Right.
firm.
Yes, sir.
So this song here, I know is very crucial for the earth and for anyone who hears it, whether it's 1 or 1 billion. So the music video now is going to be a reenactment of the 1878 Queen Mary Rebellion. And this was a vision
Firebun.
at the Firebun. That's right.
Hot.
October 1st, 1878,
Yes,
when
yes.
Queen Mary and Matilda and all the hundreds and maybe thousands of
Generals
other
just march, you see.
workers
Yes.
marched into Frederickstead and burned down the town.
Tongue, yes,
You
sir.
know, out of sheer frustration and anger and can't take it no more.
Yes,
ness,
aye. Yes,
you know what I
aye.
mean? So this is a time in history that I think is historically very interesting and neglected. There's not too many women-led rebellions in history, you know,
Right.
and this is one. So we wanted to highlight this very prideful moment in Virgin Islands history, that right here on this soil on the west side of St. Croix was a very notable rebellion that resonates with the message of
Yes,
Stand
sir.
Firm. So it's a natural progression from the Virgin Islands Nice concept and video. And we
Okay.
have the same filmmakers, Digitac Films,
Yes.
from St. Thomas,
Big
who will be flying across to film this video.
Okay.
And we need some participation from the people. So I would urge everybody to call
Call
Rhythms at 719-1775
Yes.
if you want to participate.
Okay.
As you can imagine, this is a period video. This is taking place in 1878, so there's some attire and,
Yes,
and
sir,
other
for sure.
considerations that we have
For
to
sure.
go into. So we want everybody to call, and if you want to be a part of it, come down. If you want to be a part of the final scene, that's on Sunday evening, we still would ask you to call Rhythms and get details on the time and what to wear. But it's open to the public. We want everybody who is willing to come down.
Wear white. Everybody
Wear-
that'll be coming out Sunday.
Wear
white.
white.
Right.
If you don't have any old time clothes, wear white, white
white,
pants, white
yeah.
shirt, plain
Yes.
white t-shirt, no logos,
Okay.
No jewelry.
no jewelry, nothing that looks like 2014.
Yeah, we
because
got
we're going
it.
back to 1878.
1878, yes,
Straight up.
right.
No iPhones, none of that.
None
This
of
is a
that.
great time to wrap your
Yeah,
head.
No. You hear that?
You want your iPhone?
So
Your torch.
that's right. So we're gonna have torches out, and this is all possible through the experience and efforts of the Rebel Daughters. And I want to big up the Rebel Daughters
Yes.
Yes.
out of Yucca. They have been doing the reenactment of Queen Mary
For like
Yes,
over
I.
13 years.
over 13 years, right?
Yes, sir.
And Wala, Empress Wala from Yucca, she
Yes.
portrays Queen Mary so
Yes.
ably and so intensely,
Hot.
and you will see that in the music video as well.
Ashiba
because
with Queen Matilda.
yes, Mama Ashiba, one of the greatest storytellers in the world. is gonna be on the video shoot.
And then Empress Kim gonna be Agnes.
All right. So we
Good
have the
stuff.
whole cast. So big up the Rebel Daughters.
Yes,
we
sir.
couldn't do it without their support. So again, this is our story. So we want the people them involved, and we want all of the children, like my children's age and younger, to learn about this time in VI history.
Definitely.
And get acquainted with our real heroes and sheroes,
Yes.
And even if you're not involved, just come out and,
We are support.
Well,
yeah,
joy.
support, experience it.
Yeah. And after the shoot, we're having a free dub on the beach. This is actually not a full-on dub on the beach
Did you
concert,
say
but
free?
I said free 99.
Yes,
And
sir.
it's open to the public, and we want everybody to come out. We have a bonfire on the beach because for the video we're gonna need a big fire.
Where is the dub gonna be set?
The dub is gonna be set up right north
Fredericksburg
of
Beach.
the fort, Fredericksburg
Yeah.
Beach,
Fredericksburg
right
Beach.
across
Across
from
from
the
Polly
village.
Frederick
Joseph,
Beach?
Polly Joseph Stadium across the
By
street.
the
Yeah.
gazebo on the beach?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We're
Okay.
gonna set up by the gazebo on the
That's gonna
beach.
be a big thing.
Dub off,
Huge.
bonfire. Cause we gotta portray a fire suit. And
Definitely.
we can't burn down Fredericksburg for real, so we're gonna set up a bonfire. Sometimes we want to,
I
I
know,
know,
right?
right?
Frustration hit us. I was about to
Head for
ask
the
you if you don't
legislature
feel
or
if you don't feel like we are at that stage right now. You understand? In
That's an interesting-
Lieutenant despair of
It is
what's
a
going
big-
on.
It is a big tension.
Yeah, it is the despair that's happening to us right now on this island, in
That's
the
right.
territory on a whole. You know what I mean? So
Well, we hope they get a message through this video.
But Tippy,
Yes, sir.
talk. What time? The video shoot is like what time?
Okay,
Yeah.
well, the video shoot is happening all weekend, but this particular final scene
Starts at
Vanessa,
3.
starts at 3.
Well, the march starts at 7, but there's a
AM, PM?
PM.
okay.
So it's
At Bodo
nighttime.
Park. But there's a scene
Okay.
that we'll be filming before that, and it starts at 3.
Yes,
But
sir.
everything just goes into each other, So if people come out from 3 p.m. at Bodo Park,
On Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday.
Sunday. Okay.
Sunday, yeah.
Which is
Okay.
also Marcus Garvey's Earth Day.
Yes.
Big, big
Yes.
day in history. One of
So
the
definitely
most
come out to the
neglected
dub
people.
and enjoy the celebration of Marcus Garvey's Day.
That's
Okay.
right. For
Can
sure.
you talk about like who's performing? Is it just pressure
Well,
or?
pressure for sure. Myself, I grade dub. We're gonna be dubbing out music. And
Okay.
you never know. We might see
You might see Jordan again.
Ayaden,
Okay.
Ancient King,
Okay.
Excalibur. Both
Definitely.
said they'd come out.
Okay.
Big
Lava.
up ancient.
You know.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure, sure.
Lava.
Yes.
Yeah, the whole community. The
Okay.
dub events
What we
have
saying,
become.
I say.
Okay. Okay.
I said, what we saying? I say.
I say, Omowale, that's right.
Yeah,
Need
we're
that.
good, we're good.
Okay.
Big up Inna Jawe. Great album from my brother Paul right here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Paul is so talented.
Yeah, man, we got a lot of
Skillful,
talent on
man.
this
Yep.
country, yeah. So the dub won't be too long. We'll probably seal it up around 10 or 11, but
Okay.
2 or 3 hours. We'll
Yes.
be having some fun.
Okay.
Big song system gonna be on the beach, dubbing out.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Come out.
Okay. All right, man. Everybody head west on Sunday.
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 August
Sunday.
17th.
Bodo
Sunday.
Park, it
Marcus
starts at
Garvey
3
Earth Day.
p.m.
Sunday, head west at 3 o'clock and partake in the event.
Yep, Precious Stand Firm
The-
music video shoot.
The
I
precious
think we
stand
still have a couple roles to fill, right, Vanessa? So if you're
Um,
interested, maybe not.
Well, really and truly, right about now, we just need extras. We want people to come out. All junior high and high school students, if you come out, these can be counted as community service hours. So definitely get yours in.
Right.
Feel like gonna be on scene with his juice, ice cream, ital soup, veggie
Big up
burgers.
to
It's been
Feel I.
confirmed
Yes,
on
I-
both
Ice
days.
cream, juice,
Juice,
and ice.
Trust
Yes,
me,
right,
yes.
for
I mean,
sure.
this is just a great season. I mean,
Event
film,
season-
event, yes.
Great event.
But even still, a great season for
Yes,
I
season.
grade. It's
Yeah.
great,
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And you speak about Fila. Fila's going to be on the show on Tuesday. We got him locked in
Big-
now, so
oh.
yeah, he's going to be on here
I
on
hope he
Tuesday.
brings ice cream.
Yeah, it's going to be a second time actually.
Very serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just everybody head west on Sunday. Everybody get there around 3, and just partake in what's happening down there, and I guess it'll all come together.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
Does it all come together at the end there?
I
Respect.
grade production, Bus Pipe Production,
Yep.
Digitac Films.
Digitac Films, Bus Pipe Records,
Big up
iGrid
Dwight.
Records.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, man.
And
So
then big up everybody else who's sponsoring and just contributing. Like Tippy said, the Rebel Daughters, Dembayad Sisters, they're gonna be out there performing
Yeah,
same way on Sunday. So come out at 3 p.m. down Bodo Park. You'll see them dance. Comanche, big up, big up, big up for your sponsorship.
Okay.
You know, everybody that's doing this in serious perspective. Hello.
That's right. That's right. We might even be down there too with the bright light.
Not might, they're going to be here.
David and Super, I want to say give thanks for coming out to the Dub on the Beach too.
Yeah, man, we had a great time. Thank you, man.
That was a good look.
Yeah.
It's a great look for us.
Yeah.
We give thanks for that because we need to shine the light on some of our artists to a greater degree. We have some exceptional minds and lights and artistic voices.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, we've been going to the Dub since it started. I remember I always tell the joke that we used to get up in the rainforest at like 5 o'clock. Hear the sound system come now, and they're hooking it up. You know, first people there, and it's still intense. You know, still intense, man. I love it, man.
Yes.
So Tippy, what else is going on with iGrade? What do you have coming
well,
up?
we have
When's the next Dub?
the next
Everybody
Dub,
asking.
Gosh, man. Dub in the Rainforest is returning.
Dub in the Rainforest
Rainforest.
is returning.
A Beautiful Ashes Dub.
Beautiful Ashes deserves a
It's
Dub album.
is a humongous album.
Yes.
Yeah.
Released this
man.
year on iGrade Records.
Yeah, back in February we released the 8th Midnight album on iGrade Records, and
Yes, I.
I think Vaughn's 52nd or something album. The man is a very prolific mind, and Beautiful Ashes has gotten a lot of support, so we give thanks for that.
There's a video for the album called Same Boat Week.
That's right.
Directed by yours truly,
Right.
Paul Cousin, and
Co-directed.
Cole. But yeah, I was gonna big him up too.
Big up Rashad Martinez, Westside.
Forever
Big
King.
up, big up.
Forever
Yes, sir.
King.
Yes,
It's
sir.
a big name.
Eyesight Creation.
Is a big name.
Okay.
So but after that, yes, Dub on the Rainforest will return this fall. We haven't set a date yet, but we just took a break because the owners were having their first child, which came forth this week, and
Yes, I.
we're giving them a little space to
Yeah,
welcome
for sure.
Okay.
Beautiful Eiley. So big up Eiley,
Yeah.
the new light on the earth in the family.
Okay.
So we'll be returning probably in October, but we'll be in tune with specific dates and lineup. And
Oh, so there's not going to be one until October?
Why you going on like that?
That's
for so
only 2
long?
months,
Close
man.
your eyes and you wake up and it's October.
already.
We see time.
What's up with September?
I mean, what's up
well,
with
September.
It is, I'm telling you. It
We
is.
actually do have a show in mind, but I don't know if I'm ready to let the cat out the bag.
Okay.
I will say though, it's a band show. We're gonna bring forward the live music
Can
the
Well, it is such a
Oh.
perspective
Big up,
to
Charlie.
launch that, and you know,
Big up,
to
Junior.
make
Yo,
it
I
launch.
swear, like every time we done It's Your Perspective, we have an exclusive.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So yeah, you know.
Okay. All right, man. So that's it right there.
September 19th is the date. Venue to be determined.
Okay.
But it will be a live band show with some powerful artists. So
Okay.
Yes,
You
sir.
heard it
Okay.
here.
Live and direct.
and direct.
With the band.
Alright.
That's it right there, man.
yes, and my daughter wanted me to mention that there's been talk of a dub in the Botanical Gardens. So
Oh.
we'll see if that manifests sometime this year. The
That would
board,
be
some of the
awesome.
members of the
Awesome.
board at Botanical Gardens approached me about it, and
Oh, really?
it
Okay.
could be
That's
a nice
awesome.
family event.
Yeah.
Great time.
Yeah, that's a
A
good
daytime
place.
thing. Yes,
Yeah, man.
I for
Yeah, man.
sure.
Yeah.
Bring out
For
some
sure.
nice energy and vendors, and whenever we do an event, we really encourage the other aspects of the creative spectrum, because music is just one. So
Yes.
food and arts and crafts, and film, and really encouraging the farmers to come out and share their crafts and share their produce. It's something we can build upon as a community, and
Definitely.
we give thanks that the people have supported all of the dub events, and we look forward to keeping them going and bringing the people musical ices and healing, because that's what we really
Yes,
about.
That's what it's about,
Alright.
yeah.
Giving
Yes,
praises to the King and Queen of Creation,
Yes, sir.
and,
Yes, sir.
and dealing with healing. And
Yes.
this brings it full circle to Moringa Lion.
Yeah.
Vaughn has probably one of the most exceptional songs I've heard from him in a while. The last track on Beautiful Ashes, it's called A Healing. And it's like the Moringa Lion theme song, because it embodies the fullness of what healing means.
Yes, I.
On a psychic level, on a spiritual level, on a health level. So yeah, man, the music it's not a joke, people. It's something that's vital and very
Yeah,
important.
man,
for-
we need
Will
a cause.
iGrade
We
be
need
at
a rhythm.
the Peace Concert?
Yes. The peace concert, the VI Nice Peace Concert put on by Pressure, is happening August 30th at Crown Bay
Okay.
Arena in St. Thomas.
St. Thomas.
Okay.
And
Okay.
my band, the Zion I Kings Band, will be backing up Peter Morgan of Morgan Heritage.
Wow.
Okay.
Pressure, Jaman, Rasbach,
Hats.
and Pena, Desiree sister.
Yes,
Oh, that's so
yeah,
cool,
yeah.
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 So we have a lot of preparation to do. So we'll be learning some music over.
Yeah, he gave us an interview when we were at the Dub this past Sunday.
Jaman.
Jaman, he gave us a nice interview. Yeah,
Okay.
bless up to Jaman. Thank you for that.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
thank you for that, man.
Sure.
Well, I guess Tippy
That's the story.
he's divulged some secrets, and some things are not secrets. But thank you, man, for having us at the Dub.
Give thanks for having
That's
us.
it.
Yeah, thanks for coming out today, and definitely come back. Anything you want to talk about, you're always welcome, man. No problem whatsoever at all. Same thing with you, Ross Paul.
Yeah.
Come on back
Yeah.
anytime. We encourage all our guests to come back anytime they want to. We just got to put you on the schedule, and boom, there we go. It's not a problem.
And I would like to say big up to you two gentlemen
Yes.
for doing this and
Yes.
creating this platform.
Yeah, man. We do. We got some things
And
planned.
I don't know with who's involved, we're going to remain
Yeah.
potent.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
just I say proud of you.
Yes.
Yes,
So
sir.
all of them in back can still be proud.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. we're-
That's
Setting an
nice.
example for young men like me to know say.
Yes. Yes, sir.
stay
Bless up.
serious.
Yes, I. Yes, I.
All right, man. That's Tippy from I Grade Records, and Paul talking
from
about the
Moringa
Moringa Lion, and
Yes.
then Paul. Tippy was talking about some I Grade stuff and some events and this, that, and the other. I'm going to try to get this on YouTube tomorrow. Since this event is this weekend, I have to get at least part of it, talking about the event on YouTube, and let people know that it's there, and so they can get the details of what's happening this weekend. But thank you, man. I definitely I want to say thank you. Soup, any final words for these guys?
Just give enough love, man. Enough love, enough thanks, and don't be strangers, because now we are part of It's Your Perspective family.
Big up.
You understand me?
family.
Moringa Lion and I
Yeah.
Grade Records.
I Grade Records.
That's
Yes,
it right
and
there,
Rhythm
man.
Records too.
Rhythm's music.
Rhythm's
Music.
Music Shop.
Yeah.
Aqua Sound Studio.
Yes.
The whole nine.
The whole nine. The
I
whole
love
family.
how we all work together, because this is the only way to make it work.
And
Yeah.
that's how we know, cause we grow together from little youths, So
Yeah.
we just didn't meet up, So
Yeah.
as Phil I said to Will Sunday night, I was running through the bush not knowing this was our destiny to meet here today. For us to do this, you understand me?
Yeah.
So he put everything in perspective right there.
Well, it was David's destiny, because I just saw his yearbook.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
and
And
understand.
back when he was 18, he was talking about
Talking
music
about
and
the-
radio.
and I look at it the
broadcasting.
other day, I said, damn, you see the manifestation
So,
of manifest.
Yeah,
See,
just
yeah.
many years
Yes,
later,
sir.
this is what we're doing, man.
Yeah,
It's a
yes,
blessing. Thank you, man.
Give thanks.
Yes, sir.
Continue the big works you are doing, man,
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely, man. Tippy from I Grade Records and Ross Paul, our guest tonight. We're going to take another quick break. Thank you, guys, and we'll be right
Thank you.
back.
Yes, sir.
Give thanks.
Y'all living up. Selassie.
To sing out with an hydrant song, to introspect from humane reasons.
Yeah.
After all is said and all is done, same I one, same world reaction to hate and to love, same I one. Make them see it when the lion of that fly up in a dove, seeking balance. Same I one.
There's a natural mystic in the earth, that's what they really don't know. Spiritual uprising in the people with a burning glow. Confident in the victory over evil in the summer Gideon. It's a cold world, but the old world of a witness Africa redemption.
After all is said and all is done, same I one, same world reaction to hate and to love, same I one. Make them see it when the lion of that fly up in a dove, seeking balance. Same I one, I one. This is a highly salutation to all the world nation. Failure for overstand seem on the brink of devastation. World need redemption, a sound mediation, mediation. We bring more balance, stance, unrest in all the lands. Before nuclear pretense was nuclear aspiration. The root of the thought as a method of deterrence, but with adverse results as it encourage all the strong. And the positive and the negative and the neutral march along. And the one thread of humanity ran through everyone. World needs some conscience to be fair to woman. Just watch your family and regard them as one. See my one. See my one. See my one.
Oppressing the poor, we can't take it no more. I am sure that unity will bring us back to the core like before, when we were one, like the sea and the shore. What is yours is not for me, I got my own to adore. Where's the love in the tone? Where's the joy in the throne? You're a king, where's the crown? Every word carries on.
You want to see the world, watch our nation play. Little boy and girl, what diplomacy say. Look out, 70,000 gymnasts in a symmetrical set. Let's encourage youth been working on their identity. Like a jumping on the flow of the ocean. Stay this way, stay as one. Seeking balance, see my one. I wanna think of everything you hold in a sentimentality. All your love and care in your frequency. Get together and provide for our banquet. Make them austerity measures find a leniency. As we gather in the mass of people in the ghetto plenty. When they find reasonable measure with the aristocracy. As one, we stay as one. After all is said and all is done, same I wanna, same world reaction to hate and to love. Same I wanna, make them see it when the lion of they fly up in a dove. Seeking balance, same I wanna, I wanna. And this is a sing I weather the storm, weather the storm. Persevere, I don't go home. Even if I finance a mess with the farm, you will find say love will share what it have. Xavier, I listen and see Almighty God. We need more joy, not sorrow connect. I find it's the feeling that you get and reflect. Oh, it is a level when a balance takes it. When a corporation takes it says, I listen and see I weather the storm, weather the storm. Persevere, I don't go home. I listen and see I weather the storm, weather the storm. Persevere, I don't go home.
First Rastaman, come hail him from beginning. The original root of King David, crown him the king of all kings. For he is exalted high upon the wings of the wind. For he is in the valley of the shadows of him who calls us to win. So I and I chant down Babylon and heal him forever. 72 nations bow down in recognition of the harp and the scepter. For he is the lion and the lamb meridian balancing swing. For he is prophetical fulfillment, scripture word until, yeah.
I listen and sing I weather the storm, weather the storm. Persevere, I don't go home. I listen and sing I weather the storm, weather the storm. Persevere, I don't go home. Yeah. Inimitable dignity and stately magnified, where David's dynastic order thrive. Born down in the ghetto, it was lonely time for all time. The righteous order which aligns all kind of finite. Came to studio in golden showers in sunshine. Oh Lord, I feel blessed in you. For a feeling I need fight. Even though it's terrors and wars on the incline, I feel Rastafari peace of mind, peace of mind. And this is Selassie, weather the storm, weather the storm. Persevere, I do go on. And this is Selassie, weather the storm, weather the storm. Persevere, I do go on.